Hello everybody, welcome along to Thankful Thursday. I'm Audrey and this is Yoga to Transform. Now today's Thankful Thursday, we've got some meditation and breath practices to help you along with some of the pain you may be feeling. We've been working especially this month on back pain, but any old pain can be relieved and eased through meditation and some breath practices. So we've got 3 positions, 3 movements, and 3 breath patterns. We're going to use this meditation practice to focus on the breath, and the breathing pattern will be our meditation focus. So our first one is going to be seated, so do get comfortable. Now I've got a reasonably sturdy blanket that I'm sitting on, giving myself a little bit of room so that my hips are going to be knees. I'm sitting cross-legged, but you can sit in whichever pattern feels good for you. Take a few moments just to get settled. If you are sitting cross-legged, remember you can move your hips, sit on one hip, draw the thigh down, the inner thigh down, the outer thigh up, go to the other side and repeat. Now we're just going to start. This is our first position. Here we are, and we're going to have our first movement as well. So I'm just going to ask you to put one hand towards the ground and gently let the other ear go towards the shoulder. Simple movement. Let the neck squeeze together on one side and release on the other. Bring your attention to your breath, breathing in and out of your nostrils. Gently draw the head back upright, swap hands, gently allow the head to fall the other side. Draw the head back upright and once more to each side. Place the hand, allow the head to release to the side, ear to shoulder. This hand can stretch up into the ear if that feels available to you. Release the other hand. And come back to center, placing your hands lightly on your thighs or in your lap, whatever feels best for you. In this position, our breathing pattern is a triangle breath. Now you might like to use this in a calming situation, maybe meditation for anxiety. Also, it's good for meditation for gratitude. All right, just begin with some gentle inhales and exhales through your nose. Filling up deep into the belly. So this breath is going to be an inhale, a pause, and then an exhale, and then an inhale straight away afterwards. So let's take a moment. I'll start with counting you through it, but as we begin to meditate, the practice of breathing is completely at your discretion. Rest solidly on the blanket or the floor. And gently begin now. I'm going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue at your own pace, breathing in this pattern up to the next 4 minutes. Release the breathing pattern. Continue to breathe in your own way. Gently open your eyes. Bring your head up. And come back. Now let's move into our second position. This is a kneeling position, which may not be comfortable for everyone. You get to choose what feels best in your body. Sometimes kneeling is the best way to give the pain of being upright a chance to release. If it feels better to be on the floor, you move to the best place for you. Gently rolling around, coming into a kneeling position. And if you've got that big blanket, I invite you to put it behind your knees. This allows a little bit of support for your knees coming back into a child's pose, taking it right back into the kneeling crease. Come into tabletop position to start with. Spread your fingers wide and allow the crown of your head to reach towards the wall in front of you. Gently move back and move forward. Gently move back and gently move forward. Deciding whether this is going to be a sensible pose for you or not, I invite you to take your knees a little wider, move yourself back so your hips are heading back towards your heels. And in this position, we're going to be using an idea of orbiting our breath. So feeling the breath, imagining it coming up one side of the spine and then flowing down the other side of the spine as you exhale. You can bring your body down, maybe resting your head on the floor or on your hands or on a block. Coming into this position, taking a moment to feel the breath flowing up and down your spine. And let's begin the orbiting. So you're going to breathe in. Imagine that the breath is flowing up one side of your spine and flowing down the other. In my body, it feels good to imagine it flowing up the left-hand side and flowing out the right. Continue in this way, focusing on the breath and the sensations in your body. Gently release the orbiting of your breath. Bring your breath back to its natural pattern. Gently flutter your eyelids open. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and bring yourself back up to table. In your own time, sit to one side or the other. Move the blanket gently, coming to lie down on your back on the blanket. making it feel best for you, either your hips placed on the blanket or maybe sitting at the end of the blanket. I think I'll go for on the blanket, placing your feet on the floor and lowering yourself down, coming down to the floor. Using the top of the blanket to make any adjustments if you need your head slightly higher, whatever feels best for you. Take your feet wide to the outside edge of your sticky mat and gently have a couple of window wiper motions. One, let the knees fall to one side. Breathe in, bring them back up to the other, let them flow to the other side. Once more to each side. And I'll meet you back in the middle. Turn the toes in towards each other. Bring the knees in so that they touch. And lightly rest the fingertips on your belly. Our final breathing meditation is a jellyfish breath, where you're going to allow your belly to fill up with the movement of your inhale, like a jellyfish moving in the sea. And then as you exhale, you're going to gently draw the belly button down towards the spine. Breathing in, draw the belly button, let the belly button release. And then exhale, let the belly button draw down towards the spine. Gently soften the gaze, close your eyes. Whatever feels best for you as you continue with the jellyfish breathing. Fill up your belly, let the belly release. Exhale, draw the belly button down towards the spine. Continue in your own breath rhythm for the next 3 minutes. Release the attention to your breath. Bring your breath back into this natural breathing pattern. Gently, if it's possible, keeping the eyes closed, gently roll to one side or the other, allowing the bottom arm to rest as a pillow.
Softly opening the eyes, extending the top leg long. Use the strength of both hands and arms to press yourself up into a comfortable seated position.
Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to spend this time in some simple movements and with some simple breathing patterns, focusing on your breath, coming to a meditation, improving your energy. Even meditating just for 5 minutes allows the mind to relax and to allow those rushing thoughts to just rush without you needing to attend to them. Feel free to pause the video at any stage if you feel that you have a few more minutes of time for these meditations or these movements. Look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Please like, share and subscribe. And we look forward to seeing you again in some of our other movement and meditation practices. Namaste.